I spill my will on these pages, praying for patience while I anxiously anticipate waiting. I'm lying. I hate waiting. But more than that, I hate facing the consequences of the same mistakes I made last year. I draw the line here. Cause see, I've already been down that road and I'm not trying to go back there cause from time to time, I would find myself dancing with the devil. My level of understanding was damaging me, demanding me to see selfishly, but now I see clearly. But it took a long look along a fine line before I was able to find the truth. And it took a huge hook and oversized real live bait before I could catch and relate to my true self. It took years to realize that all I'd ever wanted to find in life had always been right here. I just had to dust off the shelf. I just needed to take what I felt and meld it with the infinite mind, and now I find myself suspended in time, watching my life from the outside. I guess that's why I always kept my hopes high, because even though I didn't know, deep down I knew, but it took a lot of dying on the inside. There were too many lies in here covering up the truth. Truth is, from the inside looking out, I was too clouded by fear to see the cause of self-doubt, but without the drought, I wouldn't know how much we need the rain, and without the pain, I wouldn't have been able to recognize the day the joy came to take its place. Quite frankly, there was once upon a time when it pained me to think that maybe I am worthy, but it took the dirty dishes to make me reminisce and wish they were clean. And even then, it took years of wishing before I decided to wash them. I was 14 when I turned into a demon, and it wasn't easy driving my mother crazy. She made me pay, and to this day, I feel her pain in a way that makes me want to tear my heart out my chest and rest it in her hand just to show her I'd do anything to make her understand. I didn't mean to hurt her. I just had lessons to learn. And mama, if I could, I would turn back the hands of time and do everything differently. I was lost and I was trying to find me. I blindly led my life, and it took living in darkness to finally see the light. I didn't think I was wrong, but now I know I wasn't right. See, over time I've learned that good and evil are inevitable parts of life, but I'm tired of the evil in my life because all my life I've been looking for a key, and I just found out not too long ago that key's inside of me. And the more I search, the more I find. And the more I find, the more I realize that it's all about timing. It's all about finding the truth behind what we go through. How much does God have to show you before you realize it's bigger than you? The real issue ain't what's going on around you. The real issue is what's going on inside you. And I'm not here to tell you what you don't already know. I'm just here to remind you. And I'm not here to judge you because I am you. Because the same things you go through, I go through too. I had to move a lot of fear out of the way to get to where I am today. And compared to where I'm going, I ain't been nowhere. And I can't front no more like I don't care about you, because deep down inside, I know I can't make it without you. And I did doubt you. But it was only because I didn't believe in me. And I didn't trust you, but it was only because I knew I wasn't able to trust me. And I'm not talking about one person in particular. I'm talking about life, family, community. I'm talking about setting ourselves free from the negativity that keeps us from being the kings and queens we were born to be. This ain't no game. And it's not about me. It's about all of us. It's about having the guts to speak up when you know it ain't right. It's about having the courage and the strength to give up and let go of those things you know ain't no good in your life. I'm tired of the fight against myself, and I know that you are too. And I know you want more out of life because I want more too, but it's gonna be up to me and it's gonna be up to you to choose if we're gonna win or lose. It's gonna be up to you and me to decide how we're gonna use our lives. They say, Selena J, be a little more subtle. Don't be so aggressive. Don't speak your truth so loud. But if I can't speak what God put on my heart, I don't deserve to have a mouth. And someday, some way, somehow, it's all gonna come out. So it might as well be now. See, over the years, I got just a little bit too proud, and God had to just sit me down and show me that I'm not as tough as I thought I was. That's when I threw my hands up and said, nevertheless, not my will. That's why I spill my will on these pages, praying for patience while I anxiously anticipate waiting. And I'm still lying because I still hate waiting, but I'm learning to appreciate the wait. And I'm learning to overcome the fear and move past the pain. And I'm learning to not hate the player and not hate the game, but how to create change. That's when I decided to take off the game face. I chose to expose my soul. I chose to go where myself knows not. God's got a spot reserved for me, not only heavenly but earthly. But the only path to victory requires me to say, nevertheless, not my will. That's why I spill my will on these pages, praying for patience while I anxiously anticipate waiting.